Welcome to the 5-Minute Dog, the mini podcast that delivers practical training advice in less than 5 minutes.
Every so often we hear those tragic stories where a dog attack turns deadly. And it makes you wonder, are some breeds naturally riskier? Do certain dogs have a tendency to fight longer or to keep going once they start? Think about the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Originally, they were bred in Africa to help hold lions at bay. And that doesn't mean a Ridgeback today is destined to fight to the death, but it does remind us that breeding history does leave fingerprints. And here's where it gets tricky. Breeding doesn't just create the dog in front of us, it reflects the priorities of the breeder. And some large dog breeders are still emphasizing stamina and intensity and drive, traits that are useful for certain working roles, but those same traits may not always line up with what makes a safe, reliable family pet. But meanwhile, other breeders carefully select for softer, family-friendly temperaments. This is why we can't just say that labs are safe and Ridgebacks are risky. A lab bred for that high-intensity field trial can be just as over-the-top as a Ridgeback bred for guarding. And any large dog, regardless of breed, has the potential to do serious harm if something goes wrong. What we do know from research is that larger, stronger breeds are overrepresented in serious bite statistics. But that doesn't prove that they're more aggressive. It just highlights a simple truth. The bigger the dog, the bigger the potential consequences if something goes wrong. So maybe the better question isn't which breeds fight longer, but are breeders and owners making choices that set dogs up to be appropriate household pets? Genetics give us tendencies, but environment and management and training can determine whether those tendencies ever become a problem.